this is we've kind of talked about the financial numbers, like, do you have a number that you want to exit at and all that? But there's also like exit plan, what happens to the owners after a purchase, right? And there are different ways that that can
100%.
shake out, right? You
Yeah.
could be an employee of the company, or you can kind of ride off into the sunset. Talk a little bit about that and how that might influence either the decision to pick a strategic buyer versus a private equity firm or something like that.
Yeah. So most buyers are hoping or wanting the seller to stay on for a period of time.
Yeah.
And the main driver behind that is physical therapy is and always will be a relationship business.
Uh-huh.
And so, these larger buyers or even PE firms could put up physical therapy locations anywhere they want very quickly. They have tons of cash to do that stuff. But if they don't have the relationships, those buildings are going to be empty. And that's what a strategic or a private equity firm or whomever is buying when they buy a practice. They're buying the relationships that most often the sellers have created over the years with the referral sources, with the community, with previous patients. That's the value in a practice. So in most cases, a private equity firm, in almost all cases, is buying that leadership team to continue to build that business. So you got to be invested and want to stay on for years and years and years. For a strategic, you need to give them time to leverage those relationships and potentially train or transfer those relationships to other staff members over time. And so I always say a minimum of 2 years before you're ready to retire or move on. You should be thinking about exiting with that amount of gas left in the tank for you personally. In all cases, they'll offer you a nice position with the company, so you'll be making a regular salary in addition to collecting whatever cash or deal that you've struck in the background. So and yes, you'll be working, but oftentimes they're able to take a lot of the back office headache and burden of the day-to-day away from you as a business owner, because that'll all be done in the background, and you can focus on growing your business and treating patients or whatever it is that gets you out of bed in the morning and keeps you hungry.